The Terracotta Army. In 1974, farmers digging a well near Xi'an, China, discovered fragments of life-sized clay statues. At first, they thought it was old pottery, but when archaeologists arrived, they uncovered an entire underground army. The site turned out to be the burial complex of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, who died in 210 BCE. Over 8,000 soldiers, 600 horses, and 130 chariots were found, all arranged in battle formation. Each figure had unique facial features, hairstyles, and armor details, suggesting that real soldiers were used as models. Weapons made of bronze were discovered beside them, preserved so well that they still had sharp edges. The figures were once painted in bright colors, but most pigments faded after excavation. Excavations continue today, and large parts of the emperor's tomb remain sealed, protected by mercury levels too high for safe exploration. The Rosetta Stone. In 1799, a French soldier working near the town of Rosetta in Egypt found a large black stone slab. It carried the same text written in three scripts: Greek, Demotic, and ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. At the time, no one could read hieroglyphs, and the meaning of Egypt's ancient language had been lost for centuries. The stone provided the key to decoding it. By comparing the Greek section to the hieroglyphic one, scholars realized they contained the same decree honoring King Ptolemy V. In 1822, French linguist Jean-François Champollion successfully deciphered the script, identifying symbols for both sounds and meanings. This breakthrough allowed the entire field of Egyptology to emerge, giving historians access to thousands of inscriptions and papyrus texts. The Rosetta Stone is now displayed in the British Museum, while Egypt continues to request its return. Göbekli Tepe. Discovered in southeastern Turkey in 1994, Göbekli Tepe completely changed our understanding of early civilization. It dates back to around 9,500 BCE, long before the invention of writing or agriculture. The site contains massive circular enclosures made of limestone pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons. Many of the pillars are carved with detailed reliefs of animals such as lions, vultures, snakes, and wild boars. Archaeologists found no evidence of houses, suggesting it was a ritual site rather than a settlement. Its construction required organized labor, complex planning, and a large food supply, implying social cooperation long before farming communities existed. Later layers show the site was deliberately buried around 8,000 BCE, preserving it almost perfectly. Göbekli Tepe predates Stonehenge by more than 6,000 years, and its purpose remains unknown. The Dead Sea Scrolls. In 1947, a Bedouin shepherd searching for a lost goat near the Dead Sea threw a stone into a cave and heard pottery break. Inside, he found clay jars filled with ancient scrolls. Archaeologists later discovered 11 caves containing more than 900 manuscripts written on parchment and papyrus. The texts included parts of the Hebrew Bible, religious writings, and community rules from a Jewish sect known as the Essenes. Radiocarbon dating placed them between 250 BCE and 70 CE, making them the oldest known copies of many biblical texts. The scrolls were hidden shortly before the Romans destroyed nearby settlements during the Jewish revolt. Preserved by the dry desert climate, they offered a direct link to religious thought during the Second Temple period. Today, most are kept in the Shrine of the Book in Jerusalem, while fragments continue to be studied with advanced imaging technology. The Tomb of Tutankhamun. In November 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter discovered a sealed tomb in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. Inside was the nearly intact burial of Pharaoh Tutankhamun, who ruled Egypt more than 3,000 years ago. Unlike other royal tombs, it had escaped looting, preserving over 5,000 artifacts, including jewelry, chariots, and golden statues. At the center stood a solid gold coffin containing the pharaoh's mummified body, adorned with the iconic gold mask. Wall paintings depicted scenes from the Book of the Dead, showing Tutankhamun's journey to the afterlife. The discovery provided the first complete view of an Egyptian pharaoh's burial practices and craftsmanship. Shortly after the opening, several people involved in the excavation died unexpectedly, fueling rumors of a mummy's curse. All items from the tomb were later cataloged and are now held by the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.